Big thanks to Mudgy Meat for supplying the product used in today's video.
Tonight we're not mucking around, people. We're building the ultimate steak sandwich. Herb-crumbed, crispy, fried rump steak stacked into toasted Turkish rolls with a garlic and mustard aioli. Fresh from the garden, rocketed tomatoes and basil, smoky bacon, sweet caramelized onions. Yeah, we're torching the cheese. This is messy, crunchy, juicy, and absolutely worth it. Let's go.
Do you think we could hurry this shit up? You could get up and actually do what you said that you were going to do?
Why does everything have to be rushed?
Because you're Jeff the chef and we all wait for you to be ready.
Hello everybody, welcome to our very last?
Well,
We'll see.
we'll see.
Welcome to our last video. Maybe our last video. Probably our last video. Maybe. We'll see. This is the ultimate steak sandwich. This is a beauty. Let's get on with it. All right, team. Thanks to our good friends at Mudgy Meat, we've got this glorious rump steak here. And the first thing we need to do, as you can see here, is trim off a little bit of excess fat. And where the steak has a natural seam, just take it apart because it's only going to fall apart anyway when we pound it and crumb it like we are about to. So just take your time and trim out any excess fat, any excess weird bits that we don't want to chew through in the end product once we get to running this through a little bit of crumb, which I'll show you shortly. Next thing we need to do is pop this in a bag and we're going to pound it out nice and thin. As we've said before, don't pound it like the bloody thing owes your money, just get it nice and even and fairly thin so that it cooks nice and quickly. Once you've done that, take it out and use the tenderizing side of your meat mallet so we get a nice, beautiful, tender result in the end and the steak is not chewy at all. Next, onions. We're going to chop this up. Probably 4 onions here I think we're going to use. We want some lovely onions so that we can caramelize them down in the pan to add to our ultimate steak sandwich. In the pan they go, and we are going to cook those down along with a little bit of salt and pepper and some balsamic vinegar and sugar. And they are going to cook for around about 15 minutes on a low heat. Get them sizzling in the beginning and then you want to turn that heat down so they slowly cook through and get all lovely and caramelly and delicious. Just like this. All lovely and jammy. Beautiful. We're going to set those aside now. And we'll move on to our lovely garden tomatoes. This is from our garden. Beautiful beefsteak tomatoes. We're going to slice those through. Beautiful. I'm quite proud of these. Then on with the sauce. We're going to add around about 2 tablespoons of mayo per person. We're going to go down with some grain mustard. A little bit of basil from the garden. We want to shred that. We want to shred that through nice and fine so we can add that. A little bit of lazy garlic and some lemon juice. A little bit of cracked pepper and we're going to stir that right the way through. Beautiful. All right, on with the steaks. I like to season the steaks directly, not in the flour or the egg or the crumb. That way I know that they're going to be seasoned evenly as possible and no bits that are left unseasoned or some bits that are too seasoned or whatever. I like to season it direct is essentially where I'm at. This is a standard breading station. I'm going to take each of the steaks, run them through the flour and the egg and the crumb. Worth pointing out here that I'm using Panko breadcrumbs and I've also run some herbs through that. Here I've got sage and rosemary that I've chopped fine and put through the crumb. All right, in with the pan, we want it on medium-high heat. These are pretty thin and we don't want to dry them out. So we want to cook them fairly quickly, but not so quick that they burn on the outside. So keep your heat managed to around about medium-high. It should be somewhere around 3 minutes aside at a guess. Look at that, beautiful. Lovely and crispy, this is going to be amazing. All right, we've toasted up some bread here, as you can see, and we're going to go down first with our sauce. Go both sides, be generous. Beautiful. Down with some garden rocket, something else we also grow in the yard. This is absolutely delicious. Then down with that delicious steak. Look at that. Go down with some cheese, whatever kind you like, and we're going to torch this. You could do it under the grill if you like, but yeah, I like to be flashy with the gas torch, and it looks amazing on camera. Check that out. Delicious. All right, we fried up some loin bacon here. I'm going to go down with that. Then our garden tomatoes. Look how great those beefsteak tomatoes look. And then down with those caramelized onions that we made earlier. Absolutely delicious. Now we're going to cut through and wait for this. Oh my goodness, people. Beautiful.
Film the stupid faces.
No,
he's
no,
making.
no. We look forward to our dinner, so you need
The level of hectic that is going on here cannot be understated. People cannot be understated at all. Am I right, Alex?
Yeah.
He just wants to eat.
All right, I'm diving in. Cheers, everybody. I'm gonna get like a corner.
Yeah. Come on. How's that?
Man, look. Oh my, that might be. What a way to finish off. That might be one of the best things I've ever made in my life. Come on. I've got to get.
Just making it even more satisfying, attacking it from the bottom. Okay.
Dude, that is so good. My goodness me. Get on board and make that. Get yours from Mudgy Meat. It is 40% off for the Wagyu steak this week. Get on board. Your discount code is on the screen. Your link is in the description. And from Yaz and I, we would like to say thank you for hanging out with us for 6 years. I think, Yazzo.
Oh, is this goodbye?
Wow.
So long farewell.
It might not be goodbye. Like maybe when I get a little inkling of I've got to show the people that. But for the moment, I think.
Yeah, there's no denying you've become quite insufferable when we do this.
Insufferable. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you. I really appreciate that. After 6 years, I'm not famous yet, so I think time to put it down for a little while. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Thank you for the regulars. You know who I are. I'm not going to. Know who I are. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention names because I'll forget somebody and offend you, but the guys that comment every single video, thank you very much. It has never gone unnoticed. Greatly appreciated. I'll still be around on Instagram posting random shit, and I might be back for a video once every now and again, but certainly not regularly. So thank you for all of you for tuning in once again, and we will see you
on the next one.
Around.